Now to the 2024 presidential election. 13 News Now is digging deeper one day after the U.S. Supreme Court allowed the state of Virginia to continue its voter purge of suspected non-citizens.
Well, tonight, advocacy groups have a message. Madison Schlegel joins us in the studio with details.
Yeah, reaction continued today from lawmakers and advocacy groups. They're now working to get eligible voters re-registered just 5 days before the election. Records show more than 1,600 Virginians impacted by the Supreme Court's ruling, including more than 200 here in Hampton Roads. Groups like the League of Women Voters in Virginia and the NAACP are now working closely with the people who've been removed from the voter rolls and are trying to re-register. After the U.S. Supreme Court's ruling allowed Virginia to continue purging suspected non-citizens, Stephen Miller Pitts with the NAACP worries it could depress turnout among eligible voters.
For our low propensity voters that don't usually come out, when they see people being dropped from the rolls, sometimes they have the disposition of, well, I'm not going to go vote because they control it anyway, right?
According to records of Virginia voter removals from the League of Women Voters of Virginia, only a handful of the more than 1,600 Virginians removed from the rolls are now registered to vote again. That's why the NAACP is offering assistance.
It's very important that we stay the course and stay with our foot on the gas to continue to engage, educate, and mobilize until the polls close on Tuesday.
This afternoon, U.S. Senator and former Virginia Governor Mark Warner offered this message to the impacted Virginians.
This has been an incredibly tense time. And no matter who you're voting for, it's really critical that we realize in America our democracy works and your vote is going to count. But it also means there may be forces trying to interfere in our elections.
We've reached out to several Virginians purged from the rolls to hear their experience, but they've been telling us that right now it's too sensitive of a topic to talk about. Madison Schlegel, 13 News Now.
All right, thanks, Madison. The League of Women Voters of Virginia and the NAACP say even if you are unaware if you've been impacted by the voter roll purge, visit your polling site to check and re-register.